Everybody that walked in just
Everybody
went, wow.
walked in and went, ah.
They just went, wow.
We continued to see clients there. And the clients would come in and say, wow, you really changed things. Wow, this is nice.
You know, one of the most interesting things is a lot of the color scheme was chocolate brown and tans and kind of these neutral colors. But then I could smell chocolate. And I'm like, what is this? They had put chocolate candles.
Chocolate scented candles.
So that it's a very subtle marketing thing.
But it was... It didn't go very well. First of all, he had so many reasons why it wouldn't sell. It's as though he was viewing with alarm so he could point with pride. And it just didn't go anywhere. He showed it to a lot of people, but nothing happened.
And then I think the other thing was the enthusiasm of the broker was lagging. I'm not sure that he was that interested in real estate sales. He had been referred to us by a friend. So
yeah, he definitely was not sold on the place.
First, the 90 days ran out of our contract, and we had not gotten much interest, and we were becoming concerned about that. As the weeks went by and no sales were forthcoming, we dropped it again a little bit, but this broker kept saying, you should drop it more, and we were saying, I don't think so, because I would go online and look to see what the market was, and they were saying Boston was holding steady, and we didn't feel like we needed to really bite the bullet. We were still using the place, we were not in that big of a hurry. So, you, Michael, and PT came in and said, can we just do a 10-minute presentation? And you sat down and everything was really well organized, but the thing that it really sold me, I think, was your marketing strategy seemed really top in terms of the web-based advertising. And it just seemed like advanced technology had been integrated into your sales. Whereas I think our prior broker had been just using sort of word of mouth and standard advertising.
Well, it was 21st century versus 20th century.
Okay.
That's essentially what it was. It was consistent, it was coherent.
You had a plan.
It all came together, as though you knew what you were doing. It all came together and it all made sense. It was lucid. It was lucid and it was succinct.
And there's a lot of enthusiasm that the two of you brought to it. It's sort of a high energy feeling in that. It's like we got 10 minutes.
Well, high energy, but organized high energy, not high energy taking off like chain lightning all over the place.
I think you convinced us from the beginning, and given our experience that we had not had any offers in 90 days, and it was the confidence of, we know what we're doing, we do this all the time, we work with these guys all the time, we have a plan to sell your property, and this is how we're going to sell your property, so you just do what we tell you and it'll be fine.
Right. And, and we said, hey, if we're going with these guys, let them do it. Let them do what they do.
The thing that was convincing about Will and Blair, they're straightforward, easy to talk to, seemed easy to work with. They said they had their own furniture in a warehouse, so they weren't going to be renting furniture, so I wasn't paying sort of two separate businesses, a designer and a furniture place. Again, I think it was their level of confidence and certainty. We do this all the time.
The staging just transformed the place. I mean, it made it look. We're out of here, and we didn't take too big a bath. You made it very easy and very simple for us.
Good team. In general, I think that's. I would say I think you have an excellent team.
Wondering if we ever sell this place out, we'll know where to go.